Hello everyone and welcome back to more Let's Play Persona 4! I am the Max View Trades. In the last part, I don't flippin' know, I played for 3 straight hours without any breaks. It was a lot of things. I guess the main point to really take away from all of it was that we saved flippin' Yukiko. She is safe and sound, no one is in danger, at least at the moment. It is more than most likely going to end up probably... Someone else is probably going to end up in ungodly peril at some point in the very near future. Whatever that might end up being, I don't know. But as of right now, we can just straight up relax and take our life one day at a time, not worrying about nothing. You have the day off from school today. You wonder if someone will show up on the Midnight Channel tonight. You can only wait and see, and just sincerely hope not, because we literally just dealt with that. What should you do today? Haven't the slightest ever-loving clue. Alright, well, I've got the PPPs. Yo, yo, yo. Whoa, it's GA. Hey, how's it going? Do you have time to go inside the TV today? C'est quoi? Now that Yukiko's with us, I think it might be good for her to get some experience being in that place. Just give us a call if you want to go. See ya. Ah, okay, that makes sense. You know what? Let's stay ahead of the curve. I like that idea. Let's go into the television set and do some more training and whatnot. That way, the next time we have to go in there, it'll be a cakewalk. Sounds good to me. But first things first, actually, let's make sure to, yeah, go out until evening. That's fine. What I want to make sure of first is let's go to the shopping district, unload all of our materials, see if we can buy anything. It's always a good idea never to let yourself get caught off guard. Because I've let it happen before and never again. And anything I've learned over the, our last experience in the TV world is a little bit of training goes a very, very long way. So, that is what we shall do. First and foremost, though, to the metal workshop, where hopefully we'll be able to buy some stuff. Including, but not limited to, finding out what Yukiko's weapon is. That is a good question. I have no clue what she would use to fight. I don't have anything? Huh, weird. And I got a bunch of this nonsense. Let's see, do I want the disinfectant? Well, I know I don't need this t-shirt. You can just straight up get rid of that thing. I know I could get rid of some stuff. The wristwatch, entirely useless. Plain ring, nothing. Don't need it. Get out of here. Aluminum badge, no thank you. The disinfectant really doesn't seem like that good of a thing, but I guess I'll leave it there. You never know. You never know. Alright, let's just see. Buy weapons for Yukiko. She uses a fan? Is that what that is? A fan? Oh, and, well, I can't... I'd get you something better, but I can't afford it. A no fan. I don't even know what that's all about, but okay, apparently she uses a fan as a weapon. Interesting. What we can do, however, is replace the apparently lace blouse she's got going on here. That's not going to help you out much in a combat situation. I can tell you that much. There you go. What a metal workshop guy wants with a teenage girl's lace blouse, the world may never know, and I'm not here to ask questions. Just take the money and walk out the store. Alright, well, I barely have any yen to speak of, so I guess we'll just jump straight to the whatchamacallit. The TV Land, yes. Or TV World. I'm just gonna go with TV Land, because it makes me think of Mr. Ed and Green Acres. Now that's some quality, old-timey, good-time, family-friendly entertainment right there. Not like the TV Land of today, where it shows shows that ended in the flippin' 90s. I go to TV Land to watch the oldies. I want to see some black and white shows, son. I don't want to watch Friends and Everyone Loves Raymond. There's a time and place for those. And now is not the time. Get that noise out of here. Sup? How's it going? The huge. Let's see, I guess we're going to hop inside the TV and just rock out. Let's just fight some monsters. Assuming there's anywhere we could actually go to fight monsters, is the castle still there? Because it sure would be swell if I could actually just go there and beat up on some fools. There you are. I'm so bored. Well, good news, Teddy Pants. Oh, I forgot to tell you. For some reason, I feel a powerful shadow in the castle. Maybe this world is getting unstable from people going in and out. I don't think this shadow is related to the culprit, but I don't like it being here. I'd be happy if you could defeat it for me. Oh, well, there we go. We have a bonus objective. All right, Teddy, lead the way, you weird bear man. You gonna get rid of that shadow in the castle? To be honest, I sort of forgot where the castle is. Say what? But I'm sure GA and Yuki didn't forget. You should ask one of them to show you where it is. Oh yeah, because those two definitely want to go back there. All right, sure thing. Yukiko, I hate to ask this of you. It's all thanks to you that I'm here, isn't it? Aw, I really want to thank you. That's fine. You want to thank me? Bring me back to the place of your, you know, greatest sorrow. I don't really want to go there, but if you say so. Don't worry, we're just going there to beat some fools up. It's not going to be a big deal. Oh, you know what I should do preemptively? I should check on where exactly Yukiko is in the grand scheme of things. Alright, so level 15. She's barely weaker than these guys, so that's not that big a deal. I'm really starting to lag behind, aren't I? I really do need to start switching up my personas. Alright, that's fine, that's fine. Okay, but what do you have? You have Dia, restore HP, deal light fire damage, knew it, dispel rage, fear, and confusion, deal light fire damage to all foes. Sweet! Alright, but weak to ice. So why didn't the ice attacks actually do any damage to Shadow Yukiko? That don't make no dang sense! I suppose the fact that the main character himself is leveling up compensates for the fact that my persona is less than, you know, great, but we'll do what we can. Let's see. Slime, what's up? Bash and Evil Touch. That instills fear. You know what? Sure. Let's rock out with the Slime Man. Why not? What have I got to lose? Although, what I should make sure is what... Hold up, what am I weak to here? I'm weak to fire. Okay, thank you. I just need to know that going in. Alright then, fine. Onwards to adventure and whatnot. Let's go. I have no idea if I'm going to be able to beat whatever monster is inside this place, but whatever. We're here for training and training only. If we happen to defeat some sort of horrible evil demon, then that's just a bonus. I sense the presence of a strong shadow in the room Yuki-chan was in. Sensei, you should defeat it. Well, I very well just might. And, yep, Yukiko is very clearly wielding a fan. Alright. I mean, I know there's such a thing as a war fan and stuff, but methinks you're not wielding one of those, Yuki. I don't even know where you'd get one of those. Probably going to have to, at the very least, make sure to get enough yen to buy her an actual applicable weapon. First and foremost, sneak attack! I never get an advantage. Oh, my goodness gracious, it's been a while since we fought in these dudes. Alright, take this! Aha! Whoa, sweet, we're strong enough to just straight up wipe these guys. It ain't no thing!
Yeah, John, that's one! Please come again.
Alright, well that was charming. However, something to point out, I forgot. I need to change your tactics, so I tell her what to do. Nothing against you there, Yuki. Just don't want you to accidentally do something that we're all going to end up regretting. So, boom shakalaka. What you do? Act freely. Nay, I tell you to do direct commands. And yes, that's all you want to do. Get out of my face, Teddy. Ain't nobody want your face up in here. Okay. And a peach seed. Woo! Now, at the very least, running through this place is going to get me some more free stuff. I'm all about the free stuff. Okay, running all around. Running all around. Oh boy, so, a thought occurs to me. This whole game is kind of hinging on the whole mystery of who the hell is throwing people into the TV world, right? Okay, so, hey, super attack. So I'm curious and wondering, is this a legitimate mystery where there are hints and clues that perhaps the viewer or gamer playing the game will be able to pick up on and be able to figure it out? Or does the game, like, spell it out to me and, like, boom, shakalaka, boom, it just becomes blatantly obvious over time? These are the things I'm wondering. Because I have been paying attention. I'm just wondering, have I met the killer and I just don't know it yet? Do I have no clue? Is he, like, someone we've never even heard of? I mean, I don't know. I mean, I suppose it's still fairly early in the game. Surprisingly enough, in part friggin', I think maybe 19. We're still pretty early in the game. So I'm not sure. I guess we just gotta keep on truck-a-luck-a-luckin' and hoping for the best. And eventually we'll figure everything out. Okay, what I can say for certain is we are getting, like, no experience whatsoever from the people here. Yeah, okay. Whoa, right, sweet, a free revival bead. Don't mind if I diggle-do. Okay, fine by me. Let's just head on up here. I guess we'll just fight our way up to the top and see what happens. Worst case scenario, we just have to leave. No big deal. There we go, the second floor, where we fought Shadow Chie. It's very kind of weird in here. You have to wonder, I guess it just, the TV world just didn't have enough time to prepare, like, a dimensional area for Chie to get locked away in. I mean, she came with us and ran into this place, so I guess that makes sense her shadow would show up here. But I just find that interesting. Okay, Naka. Anybody in here? Yes, there is in fact a monster in here. I shall murder his face with great gusto. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? It's another little hand man! Get out of here, hand man! Ain't got time for you and your handly ways. And so many critical hits! Gee, why didn't you pull that stuff off while we were actually, like, you know, fighting any monsters? The big bosses. Anyway, I don't know why I went through that. That was completely pointless. Alright. Well, while we're not getting any experience, we're at least getting some monies. And a few, you know, materials and the like. And of course, free items for everyone. An Armia soda! I don't know what that is! But it's a drink, so I'm assuming it probably does something about... Wait, oh! Cures all ailments besides down and unconscious. Wait, for the entire party? One ally party. Oh, wow, okay. I'm not sure how we managed to share an entire soda. Pretty sure that's unhealthy. Or at least unsanitary. Then again, I guess we've just got that tight of a friendship-like bond here. Then again, I still haven't Okay, I haven't established a social link with Yukiko, and apparently you're supposed to rank these guys up to like 10, and I haven't had an opportunity to do that with either of these two dudes. So if you guys seriously, like, we have nothing to worry about anymore. We don't have to be in the TV lands. We can just hang out and be like buddies and whatnot. I'm all about doing that. Okay, let's see. It's just bash and evil touch. Can't really do much, so slashy. And, because we don't have our electric powers. Kill the birds! Kill the birds! Oh, one blow. Not bad. And, yeah! Just straight up throws a fan at the bird. I can't imagine how much that would actually hurt, but, I don't know. Oh, hey, somehow we've leveled up. Oh, it's the slime, of course. That makes sense. Okay. I mean, Katana... or however her name is pronounced, it's hard for me to remember, from Mortal Kombat. She's able to utilize battle fans, but she's got like crazy weird telekinetic powers to whip those things around like they're no big deal. I don't know how Yukiko's getting her fan back after she throws it. And maybe her persona runs off and gets it. Who knows? Okay, just keep on going, fighting to the top. To the very tip top. Anything over here? It's so... Whoa, hello. Hey, mister, why are you glowing all purpley? That can't be good. Oh, it's a little king dude! Not today, Kingly Joe! Alright, bash his face in. Hoo-ha! And... roll fan! Wow, man, this dude is still very durable. However, not durable enough, apparently.
Alright, guys, pile on. Ready?
Alright, first time we're doing this with 4 people! Whoop whoop! Seeing as how the screen has been filled up, I guess you can only have 4 people, and I'm pretty sure, don't quote me on this, that we have at least 3 more party members to get. So, I guess I'm gonna have to start thinking about actually, like, figuring out who should be on the team at what time, mix and match and all that good stuff. Not looking forward to that. I'm terrible at that sort of thing. But we'll make it work. We'll make it work. I suppose I don't even have to think about it until we get another teammate. Whoever that might be. Regardless. It's obviously someone we haven't met in the game yet, so that's great. I know of the characters that will be joining us. I just don't know anything about their characters or anything of that general nature that I haven't heard offhandedly on other miscellaneous things. And more monsters! Moshimata! Haha! Alright. Who wishes to battle us this time? It's more birdie birds! Die, birdie bird! The bird's the word, and the word is die. Not bad.
I couldn't do it.
Methinks that Yukiko is not in like the super strong and buff type attacker. I don't think she's really all that useful when it comes to physical attacks. That's just my initial impression. I could be wrong. Do I have any keys? I do not. This was an exercise in futility. Fan-flippin-tastic. Alright, so the question is, did I go that way? Did I not go that way? I just don't know anymore. I'm just all sorts of confuzzled. Okay, just walking around, trying to find our friggin' way out of this place. I find it odd. Okay, am I seriously just going backwards? I don't like... No, that's definitely backwards. Oh, my goodness gracious, I'm all topsy-turvied. Let's see, and I can just bring up a giant map? Okay, there we go. Alright. Then, yes, this is the way we definitely want to go. Oh boy, that's the first time I've actually gotten lost in one of these places though, so that's a plus. Luckily it didn't happen when it mattered or anything, and back up the stairs we go. Because the monsters here are worth chump and change. Put them together and you got chump change. Absolutely pointless. Alright. But we've got Goopy Gones! Goopa Jones, get out of here. What are you gonna turn out to be? You're gonna be a king! Friggin' positive kings For being such a positive creature, you sure are, like, just angry and evil and trying to mess me up all day. Ain't having none of that. Yar! And we're just straight up missing. I ain't digging it. I am not digging it. Alright. And we have a Bambino to deal with. Absolutely wonderful. I'm pretty sure that's just... I think Bambino is like baby in another language. I don't know. I'm not good at this. It just looks like a baby. Bambino. I feel like I've heard it. What's Tarunda? Decrease a foe's attack for 3 turns. That sounds useful, but not in this situation. And tackle Chie. Of course you do. Evil baby man. Well, now a critical hit. Not bad. Man, I wonder, should I be... I should probably be trying to, like, maybe get better Persona or something? I'm not sure. And I got the freaking devil dude. I already have that. Ah, wonderful. Alright, well, and the slime gets stronger. And apparently I've learned Red Wall. Not sure what that is. But I got better luck now, so that's pretty cool. That's just pretty dang swell. But I need something that's notably better than the one I started with. Definitely gonna have to probably try out some fusionating and whatnot. Just have to make sure to do the whole, you know, saving them before I do that, and we should be fine. Okay. Again, the monster's not really giving me much to work with here. A shadow jumped out of the box! I've been sabotaged! That's not fair at all! Ah, evil Birdman. Oh no, not the Thraka Jaws. And they're so angry and full of bird-likeness. Okay, not having it. Not having it. It is nice to not have to actually use any of my magic for this anymore, though. And oh, and straight up missed. Not good. Not good. And we get attacked, of course. Although it didn't seem to do nearly as much damage as I would have thought. So there you go, I guess. All right, let's see. No, there's nothing there that I either don't have or want. So yeah, just get out of there. At least we're getting all sorts of money. Far more money than you could ever get constructing envelopes. That's for certain. Alright, just gonna keep on climbing straight upwards, why don't we? I think that's a pretty good sound strategy. We'll fight the monsters once they start getting a bit, I don't know, bigger. I feel like going into a fight and going, you know, through all the trials and tribulations that follow it, just for the sake of getting like 12 EXP ain't gonna really work. I remember seeing Yukiko and it says like, you need 1,000 experience points before she levels up, so... yeah. Alright, everything's turned to blood red, so we're definitely in a more dangerous zone. Alright. Although the monsters remain itty-bitty little tiny little guys. Get stronger, creatures, please. Yep, we've got these biggins. We've got these guys. Let's whomp them. Whomp them straight up. Kick them right in the dingle-dangles. There we go. And throw fan. Yeah. And Mapumafu! Yeah, forgot about that. Although it does, like, absolutely no damage whatsoever. For being weak to it, it only does, like, 2 points of damage. That is just absolutely redunculously ineffective. You tried, weird conjoined twins through skewrings. You tried. You failed epically, but you tried, and that's what matters most. And actually what matters most is succeeding, and you failed at that, but that's besides the point. And the door is locked. Oh yeah, use the glass key. I guess that's still something that's important. And okay. And finally, an advantage me. And we're fighting even more birds! So many birds! Pretty sure switching over to the slime made main character guy's attack way weaker. Which would make sense, it's not nearly as leveled, but that's the whole point of this endeavor, I guess. Just give me all your monies and all your materials. Might as well while we're here. I'm trying to open up boxes. And what's inside here? It is 3 chest keys. Wow, that would have been useful a few floors down, but I'm not going to walk all the way down there just to get that thing. I'll just hope I run into another one. Or I can just use them whenever I find one. No big deal. Evil demon creatures. Alright, we're going to fight more birds? No, we're fighting double kings. Double kings. I don't like what... oh, and boom shakalaka. Not bad. All right, let's try to knock down this thing at least. There we go. He can't do much while he's flat on his back, so that's something. Did we ever figure out anything resembling a weakness? Oh boy, I feel like doing this would be a dumb idea. Oh, I don't have it. Actually, oh, well, hold up. What's red wall? Add fire resistance. Ooh, that's actually a really useful ability. All right. I suppose I could attempt to throw fire at one of these dudes just for the sake of saying that I did and know that it won't work. I mean, I know it won't work, partially, but I don't know, it's that weird completionist part of my brain that's making me say I should probably do it. Alright, so let's just straight up kick ya. Of course, if you die before then... Okay, nope. Alright, let's give it a shot. Aggie, I'm gonna regret doing this, I just know it! Whoa, you're weak to fire! Holy... Okay! Alright, that's fine by me. And do this! Alright, those things are not weak to fire. They look like plants. I figured maybe. I don't know. Alright, so... the kings do have a weakness. You'll have to forgive me for assuming it wouldn't work, seeing as how literally every other magic spell I used didn't work. There we go. Keep on getting slimy, you slimy man. Let's see. Oh, wait, I think I just realized something. So, fear boost. Okay, those question mark thingies at the underneath the level of the persona says how many powers they've got left. So, the slime's only got like one last thing in order to be able to learn. Once it does that, not much left for it to do. Alright. Okay. I mean, these seem like, just from the appearance of the cards and the monsters themselves, they seem like the bottom of the barrel, like, wow, you ended up with that as your persona? Like, wow, I'm sorry. So, I can only assume I can make these dudes better, faster, stronger! Man, I didn't even take out the freaking... Not taking that. Did we ever find a weakness for these guys?
It's a weak opponent.
No, we did not, but they're weak in general. They also have all sorts of things.
That's one so far.
Okay. I don't have any super wind attacks. Alright, let's see. Did I ever try ice or fire? That's the question. No, I did not. Alright, let's see if either of those are our lucky number. Ah, boomafoo! Yep, they're weak to ice. Oh, absolutely splendid. Fan-flippin-tastic, if there ever was one. Okay. I love finding weaknesses to things. It makes me feel like, aha, now you're no longer a threat whatsoever unless we run out of SP, which is a very likely situation. Alright, keep on walking. Christopher Walken. Hello. I went up against the country bears. I'm not a good impressionist, so, yeah. But I tried. Alright, and whoa! Double the knights, double the evil! Alright, now these guys, they just straight up, yeah. Alright, let's go with just smashy. Smashy! Seemed to work real good. Boom shakalaka! Critical hit! Oh, Nelly Belly, it's a super. Okay.
It's not strong at all.
Oh, wait! Derp. It's strong against physical attacks. I'm just a big old stupid. I somehow completely forgot about that. Oh, well, that's fine. Just gotta use our lower level stuffs. No big deal. Also gotta throw out a fire attack, see if that happens to just maybe, by some chance, it might be what they're weak against. It sure would be nice. And, zing! Nope. They just seem in general, they're just kind of weak against magic. Nothing specific. Pile on them like a crazy people! Go! Running crazily! For great justice! And Demon Knight dead? Demon Knight survived! Okay, pretty sure that's the first time an enemy has ever successfully not died when we've done that. Usually they're always weak enough. Alright, let's see if we can grab this thing and see what it is. Maybe it's a good one. Who knows? Alright, we drew the persona of Narataishi. Okay, you have welcomed that thing. You cannot retain any more persona, so you're gonna have to get rid of one. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna dump off Angel for now. I said yes. Yes, thank you! Alright, that was difficult for no reason. Alright, leveling up the slime. It's not a very good persona, but I'm leveling up the slime. Never works for the slime man. Oh well. Okay, keep on going. We're almost at the tippity top of this thing, and the monsters are getting bigger! Advantage them, of course. Friggin' course. And it's another friggin' knight dude. Wow, there's just a ton of these dudes running around now, aren't they?
Enemy ambushed you. Hang in there.
Yeah. It doesn't really matter if they use their turn after ambushing us to just, buff themselves. Because it's all too possible that they're just gonna straight up die as a result of not attacking. You could have at least gotten a pot shot or two in before you fell over dead, but Apparently not. So,
So persistent.
alright, maybe we'll be able to finish this off? No, of course not. Nothing can ever be done the easy way. Fine, another boosh. There we go.
That's my true strength.
Your true strength is not that impressive right now there, Yusuke. Alright. And apparently now I have resist physical. That's interesting. I imagine you level up these dudes, you get all of their powers, and then you can fuse them together, and it'll have like a mishmash of those powers, and you can make stuff better, maybe. I don't know. I do not know. I'm just kind of hoping that that's how this works. Alright, so let's see. How about you? You look extremely weird. Okay, you've got Sonic Punch and 3 other things. Hang on. Let me see what you got. Decrease the foe. Nullify stat penalties on the entire party. Interesting. Strong against fire, weak against electricity. You know what? Alright, let's do it! You're the next guy I'm training up. You're the next contestant on The Price is Right. Come on down. Okay. Whoop. Did I just straight up walk past a free thing? How dare I? I'm getting very careless. You never want to let go of free loot. Not when it's just right there in front of you, completely unguarded. Alright. Hello, anybody in here? Yes, there's a little boogaboo. Boogaboo! And advantage us! And it's another one of these dudes. Alright, no biggie. They're not too good when it comes to the physical attacks. No, not skill, Chie. I gotta not hammer away at the X button. It remembers where it was last time. Money and experience. Oh, hey, okay, I was wondering. Yeah, if I someone other than my weak persona actually leveled up. Good news. Okay, boop-a-da-boop-a-da-boop-a-bang, boop-a-da-boom-boom. Alright, now, onwards, friends! We've got more demons to slay and whatnot. Maybe even the super demon that's hanging out in this place. And I gotta fight another ball of evil! There we go. What you gonna do about that, you no-goodniks? Alright, oh, it's just these dudes. No biggie. And boom, shakalaka. I'm guessing the advantage thing, we actually get like a second round entirely, maybe? I don't really know. Just keep on doing damage, hoping for the best. Like that. And one more blow. Boom, shakalaka. There we go. Alright, yes. Advantages are, in fact, advantageous. Go figure. Who would have guessed such a thing? Yay, this thing leveled up, apparently. And we got that Sonic Punch. That's something Yosuke is going all about. Hey, someone important actually leveled up. That's much better. Man, he's got like a bunch of new... all of these guys with their super personas, they all have like a lot of stuff to learn. That's just great. Okay. I'm glad. I mean, that's like I don't have to like mix and match their things too, right? I don't know if I can handle the responsibility of taking care of myself, let alone my friends. Doing the best I can. And advantage me. Come on. Okay. I smack dabbed it right in the back. Oh, just one dude. That's hardly worth the time or effort. And bang! There you go. No idea. What even is that supposed to be? Like some kind of... I don't know. It's like maybe an iron cross, but no, it's not like a cross. It's more like scales because it's got like fire on one side and ice on the other. I just can't say I know what they were going with on that design. I'm sure it makes sense to someone who's not an idiot, but unfortunately you're dealing with me, guys. Oh, okay. For a second there, I thought I went this way already. I was like, how did I do that? Demon! And a super chest behind him. Alright, what you gonna do? What you gonna be? It's nothing intimidating whatsoever. Alright, I kind of assumed with how big of a blob of evil that was, we'd probably be going up something a bit more ominous. Apparently not. I feel like I'll just stick with the personas I've got, and then I can fuse them together, and then that'll open up space for more of them. No biggie. No biggie whatsoever. Okay, now gimme, gotta open this thing! Open the treasure box? Yes, I've got all sorts of keys to open stuff. A wing strap, another one! Alright, well, I suppose no harm for that. I'll either use it or sell it. Who knows? I guess it depends on how much it's worth. And I'm fine with not getting an advantage as long as they don't. Okay, now these dudes were weak to ice. Yes, they were. Okay, so guard. And then guard. And then Chie does what Chie does best. Murder everything with her awesomeness. Like that, yes. Alright, take him down, take him down! 4-person pile-on!
This is it!
I do like how sometimes you can see the characters just get straight up flung out of the ball of violence, and they run back in. That's the power of friendship. Alright, whoop!
Have I gotten a little stronger?
Sweet! Oh, yeah, I didn't even look at those stats. Yukiko is definitely a magic person, not a punchy person. That makes a lot of sense. And she learned media. Okay, I guess she can make TV shows now. Good for her! She's earned it.